Do you have any suggestions that business owners can use to reassure customers that it's safe for them to return to their businesses?
What the best advice I can give at the moment is before you just unlock the door because you can, that you be in contact with your customer base. That's probably a social media process, a newsletter process, or whatever you have, to make sure your customers know exactly what it is you are going to do when you unlock your door, and what you expect them to do when they come to see you. No one wants to be surprised when they get there and realize, oh, I didn't know I had to wear a mask. Those will be some uncomfortable conversations. But we're working really hard at our business to make sure that our customers know exactly what's expected and when. So communication is the name of the game.
All right.
It's a really good question because in some of the states that have opened up parts of their economy earlier than we have, I believe that there's been some surprise that the customers don't really come back in the quantities that you expect. And I'm sure there's some part of the consumer base that just can't wait to get out and get back to their old life, but there's a lot that are very cautious. They may be related to people that are experiencing risk factors. And they have a great reason for that. So I guess I feel like in so many cases, explanation and communication solves many, many problems. So yeah, I would go along with Larry that you try to communicate as much as you can through as many channels as you can in advance so that you have realistic expectations when you come in. But I would also really try hard to do the best job of demonstrating people by your practices that you're safe and the things that you're doing that are safe make the most sense, and recognize the fact that they're going to be sensitive about their privacy. They're going to have different feelings about the need to comply. And the more that you can do as an individual, I think, to both explain and then really, really send the message that you desperately need your customers. You value them. They're part of your family. You feel like you're part of their family. And our mutual survival depends on all of us finding a way to do this successfully. And it's amazing how often, when you're in business, you're always facing these challenges that, oh my God, am I going to be able to survive the next months? What do I tell my bank? What do I tell my suppliers? If I'm a day late paying my bills, are they going to cut me off? And every time you experience these things, you learn that they get better when you're really, really straight with people, and you don't surprise people unless you just can't help it, and you let them know that the relationship is really valuable. And I think that's even more important in smaller businesses. And I would just ask people to let their situation be very plain and count on your friends, because I think we are going to have probably a lot of political disunity as a result of all of this, but I think we may have a lot more community solidarity between people that have a relationship.